Billed as a 5-night immersive multidisciplinary arts festival, or perhaps more invitingly, a 5-day urban arts carnival, The Experiment opened last night in Auckland at the Basement Theater, with a lineup including Rackets, Tourettes, Randa, and Chris Knox's art exhibition. It seemed like the place to be on a Tuesday night. The 13th Floor ventured out to see what it was all about.
It's so good, I know nothing's wrong,
First of all, what is The Experiment?
The Experiment is a 5-night arts festival that we're taking over the whole venue. We've got some weird spaces hidden around corners that people wouldn't have seen before, and we're bringing together, it's about 40 different artists, but on top of that, bands and dancers. There's about 90 people involved. There's musicians, dancers, installations, exhibitions, all sorts of stuff going on, and we're really encouraging people to get together, to collaborate, meet new people, and it's as much as an artist experience as it is an audience experience.
So do you think some of the artists are going to collaborate with each other, possibly from hanging out?
Yeah, we've got a couple that we know that are happening. There's a couple tonight that will be very cool, and then throughout the week, things that we couldn't expect to happen. So just knowing each other, being in the same space, in the same shared space, see what happens.
Set with Chris Knox.
Well, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was all improvised. So, yeah.
I was wondering if it's improvised or you practiced at all.
No, it's completely improvised. When we've done the EP in the past, I know it's all been improvised. Everything we've done with Chris has been improvised.
It's got to be kind of scary.
No, Chris kind of has quite a good way of conducting us, so makes you feel at ease because you know that you're safe in his hands and what it's all good. As long as you're having a good time in life, it's all good.
So the last time I saw you guys, you were just kicking off your 20 gigs in 1 week thing, which you did at the 13th floor. So did you survive that all right?
Yeah, once you got into the flow of it, and it sort of became slightly robotic. The momentum built up, and we just rolled with it. Of course, at the end of it, we all crashed. I got quite sick afterwards, actually, but the body can do amazing things.
So was there, other than the 13th floor appearance, what was the highlight?
For me, it was playing on the rooftop on K Road.
Did you feel like the Beatles?
I felt more like U2. I felt like I had more of an Edge vibe going, to be honest.
Is that a good thing?
It's an amazing thing.
My folks were working class hippies, which meant that we ate organic Granny Smith apples, but it was okay to swear at the television. There was always a pack of dogs in the house, all of which my mother had composed songs for. My father used to smoke weed and play Scrabble with local madmen. Sometimes he'd sit in silence for hours and then suddenly say something like recombobulating and refuse to elaborate. My sister became a born-again Christian for a little while to rebel, and I was forbidden to eat McDonald's or watch American television, so I was raised on stale Vogel's bread and Eastern European coming-of-age films. It's funny how everyone thinks they're normal.
I'm doing a lot of stuff that is pretty new, and a lot of stuff from my time in New York. Whereas normally, I structure the set a lot more, but I'm going to be a lot more freeform. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to do some tracks from my new album, which, to be honest, aren't really finished, but just why not?
That makes it more interesting. Yeah, you mentioned, I think, that you're working on a novel.
Yeah, I've written a novel. My publisher's taking their time to get back to me, but they've okayed it, so I should get published sooner or later.
What can you tell me about it?
It's a tragic love story set in Grey Lynn in 2008. It's cool. I think it's good. I've sent it to some people. They seem to like it. The publisher liked it, so yeah.
And what about the new album?
The new album, it's mostly poetry. There's a little bit of rapping, but and I don't really know anyone that's made a good poetry album, so I'm hoping that this will be the first. I don't know. There might be a reason why no one's made a good one. It might be impossible, but I'm going to give it a go.
I think there was music playing. And was it Otis Redding or David Byrne?
Yeah.
And why did it sound so familiar? And I was wearing a hat. No, that's wrong. Maybe I was just wearing jeans and a black t-shirt.
For me, this piece isn't necessarily an hour-long theatre show. It's not necessarily a it's kind of hard to figure out where it would sit, but it sits really well in this context where people are free to come and go as they want. And I think that setting up an invitation by calling something the experiment is really great, because it means that you can try something out that you haven't done before.
I've got comedians, going to stand up, a whole pile of performers going to be on that little stage, very intimate.
Yep.
And then you sort of go shuffle on out and you meet a stranger and have your photograph taken with the stranger, and then you get a nice cold blast of air as you walk out into the street, and then just compacted down. So it should be fun. It'll just change over the week.